weekend at Glen Helen for this year's World Championship, and I don't think I've ever seen so many riders here. It's phenomenal, and it's going to be a tough one because the track really gets bumpy and rough and a lot of deep ruts. Not for old people, but anyway, we're going to have fun. The strategy to race this race with this many people, it's to be actually you ride like porcupines make love, very, very carefully.
What's up, guys? Welcome to This Week in MXA, presented by O'Neill Racing. We are at the 2022 Dubya USA World Vet Championships here at Glen Helen. It is a packed house. We got puddles in the middle of the track from the rain we've had this week. We got a brand new track layout with lots of ruts for practice yesterday. Jeremy McGrath is here, Mike Brown is here. Two strokes are racing, and it is an awesome day for motorcycle racing. Josh, what's the weather looking like today?
It is a brisk 45. 45 doesn't sound like much, but with the wind, it's chilly. We got the boys in the pits. Everybody's a little cold, but we'll get warmed up. Yep. I think we got, what, 24 bikes here today?
We got a lot of dirt bikes here at Glen Helen. 2 days of racing. It's a 3-moto format this year, which is brand new. And World Vet Championships. I'm 26 years old. Josh, how old are you?
33.
But we're going to be lining up together in the 25 plus class. And I can't let him get a better start than me because he did that last year and he's held it over my head ever since. So let's go racing. What about this new lake feature that we have here at Glen Helen? This is something that people are going to have to ride through, or no?
It's just like the tub you used at Pala to keep cool during the hot wave. Just go sit in there between motos. It'll be great.
Yeah. All right. A little different weather conditions, maybe about 60 degrees cooler today than it was at Pala, but we'll jump in the new Glen Helen Lake and cool off.
We're out here at the World Vet this weekend. It's awesome. I've been camping here since Thursday, getting ready to watch our old friend Jeremy take off for his race. It's a good weekend of hanging out with friends and dirt bike riders.
I'm representing my home country of Australia. I got the boys Gary and Nick back here. And we're just trying to do our country proud.
So it's the World Cup race. We have a lot of Americans filling in here and there, but we have 2 Australians on your team, right?
2 Australians.
Yeah. Team Guam is Sean Lepanovich. His family's from Guam. I don't know where he was born, but he's got 2 Americans with him, Kiefer and Dubya. But World Cup is like Motocross of Nations here for the vet race. It's pretty fun. And you got 30 plus riders on the first gate, 40 plus riders on the second gate, 50 plus riders on the third gate. So it's a bunch of guys on the same track. And it's all scored like Motocross of Nations. So good stuff. And now we got our Australian here.
Yeah, it's going to be good. We got the rest of the boys back here.
These guys flew from Australia here, and Dan Alamangos is supposed to be right here, but
he's from Southern Australia.
He's got a broken leg. Our test rider, Dan Alamangos from Australia, he's got a broken leg, so Josh is filling in for him.
Oi.
Okay, in preparation for the World Vets 2022, decided not to ride the bike as much in case I had an injury, and so I stayed off the bike and just doing my normal activities. And one day I decided to climb a chair on a bench in my workshop, and I think it was going okay till the chair slipped out, and that was it. Down I went and broke tib and fib. So I recruited Gary Brown, 1984 Laurel Mountains motocross champion, to be my team representative and #1 rider. So take it away, Gary.
Yes, so I packed my bags, got on the Qantas and came straight over here at Dan's beckoning. It's a pretty rough track. Took me a while to get used to it, but it's good fun.
And we're doing good. So Gary got 7th in the first race, and my other teammate, who's from Big Bear, Australia, he finished within the top 10 too, so we're doing good.
We're smokies for the outright.
All right guys, day 1 of racing was a success. No major injuries, no ambulance rides, and the track was gnarly. Everyone had fun. Now day 2 starts, and right now, practice just started. We're fresh gear today. Bikes are all ready to go. We didn't wash them, just scrubbed down with a little bit of water, but day 2 of racing should be good. I need some redemption, and we have over 1,000 entries here and riders from all over the world, so it's pretty cool to see the names on the list of just the different countries that people came from, the different states all the way across the US. People come from near and far to come to the World Vet National, and it's good stuff.
I meant to do that.
All right, day 2, Vet Nationals, Moto 1. Smoothest is going to be all day. The most commonly sentence used in the pits yesterday was the track was rough for every pit I ever went to. So it's going to be smooth like butter right now. And good luck to Josh, because it's going to be rough then.
Crosby, DDS, I'm a dentist. I'm here because I'm here with my motocross action buddies because I love racing motorcycles with my buddies. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, this is Doug Dubya. World Vet weekend so far. I only rode 1 race yesterday. It went well. It was the World Cup, and so all 3 of my, or myself and my other teammates won. So that was a good start, and here we are getting ready to line up for the over 50 125 Pro posture race. So looking forward to that. Got some heavy hitters here. I'm looking for like a almost 60 class, but apparently there isn't one, so gonna have to deal with this.
It's absolutely amazing. I kind of want to say finally, after 3 years of running these races, but you know, we're getting somewhere slowly. But yeah, McGrath, we grew up with McGrath, my era, so it's a huge deal, and I met him and hung out with him, and he's pitted next to me, so it's awesome, man. And then, of course, Mike Brown, the legend. All of them. It's a stacked game.
I only have one class I can race here as a 25 plus expert. Mike Brown, he took all the other classes. He's racing everything. How many classes are you racing this weekend?
4 total. Ran 2 yesterday and 2 today, but don't worry, you're getting there.
Yeah. I'm catching up to him. So, 51 years old. I heard 50. I actually Googled it to figure it out, and I saw you were 50 on.
Sometimes it does.
According to Google, you're 50. But then
I'll take 50.
Yeah. But then other people were saying 52. But 51 years old, racing the 30 plus class, and going fast and passing most of the guys. So I'm excited to see what he can do if he keeps it on 2 wheels in the next moto. And what's it like being here at World Vet? I mean, you got a unique schedule, working and racing, but what's it like just to be here at this race?
No, it's been good. This is probably my 3rd or 4th time here, and it's awesome. Just that it's more relaxed than the kids around. Like all the older people, it's really relaxed race, and racing's good. Nobody gets too angry, and it's good. It's good to be here with you guys. You know what I mean? I watched you kill the guys out there a while ago, and riding really nice.
I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, good stuff. All right, guys, big weekend at the World Vet Championships because Jeremy got the Edison Dye Lifetime Achievement Award last night. It was an awesome video. If you haven't seen it, you can check it out on the Motocross Action YouTube channel. Travis did a good job with that, and then you've been racing. You're racing the 125 today? Yeah, today, right?
Yeah,
50
today.
plus today.
Yeah, 40 plus yesterday.
Yep, on the 450.
And then today I'm running the 50 plus Pasha class. So
super cool.
Yeah, incredible weekend. Vet Nationals has been super fun. Track's gnarly. Yeah. Like crazy rough. So I didn't expect that. So it's been tough. But the award thing last night was good. Being able to race yesterday was great. And then, of course, the video last night was really cool. Travis did a good job on that. So cool. It was really nice. My parents have been here. They haven't, they don't see me ride much anymore. So it's been a pretty neat weekend. And then to cap it off with riding the Cowie 125 today, it's been cool.
That's pretty fun. Yeah. So tell the people back home like what it's like to be at the World Vet Championships, because it's totally different than any other race. There's no mini bikes here, just all guys who can afford to race and love to go racing.
Yeah, when I showed up, I was like, wow, it's packed. It's packed out here. There's a lot of people, and a lot of vet guys like myself are just representing the sport great, right? Because this has to be the bench racing biggest weekend of bench racing ever, right? Because everyone's just talking about how much they love the sport. So you see any bike from A to Z. You see old bikes in the 70s, you see 2-strokes, you see 4-strokes, you see, so there's a wide variety of passion out here, which I like to see. So it's been fun. Again, track's was gnarly riding my 450 yesterday. I haven't been riding much at all, so to try to go fast on a rough track, it might even be rougher than when I raced at the Nationals here. Really? So it was, today is a little better. Track was prepped. I was race 4 or 5 or something this morning. It was really nice.
Really nice.
I hope they do a little track prep for us.
Yeah. So the difference between a pro national track is that the pros go wide open down the hill and then they brake really hard at the bottom, so you get big bumps at the bottom, but really no bumps at the top. But when you come to a local race like this, or you got a lot of novices and intermediates out there, they're hitting the brakes at the top of the hill and carrying it all the way down, so there's bumps everywhere. They're not tall, but they're everywhere.
Yeah, and there's no relief. Yeah. You can swerve all over the track, there's no relief. Yeah. You try to, like us being faster, right? So you look for the smooth lines or whatever. Yeah. Even on the edges, there's just bumps everywhere. So, you know, again, it's a great weekend with all types of riders, and that's what we need. The sport is still alive here, especially for the old guys. And, and yeah, I'm just having a great time. So I just appreciative of the award. You know, Lori and obviously Tom White was a very inspirational when it comes to this award starting. Right, the Edison Dye Award, and then for John and Kristen to give me the award last night was really special. So that's cool. Tom really helped me out when you know, maybe not a lot of people were going to help me out in the beginning of my career in 89 and 90. And yeah, it changed my life, really. It did. Awesome. Tom changed my life. So this weekend's been pretty special, and I wish he was here to be able to see it. Totally. All right. And then on a different note, what's it like to ride this KX125? Because we talked to Josh, he told us all about it, and now you're hopping on it. Yeah, no, it's a great bike. The engine runs really good. Randy at the pipe shop, Pro Circuit, gave me a new pipe silencer for it, so the engine feels really good. Yeah. Chassis I know it looks like it's got suspension on it and stuff, but it's just coated. Really? So it's all stock. Really? And I heard him say in your interview that it was almost A-kit stuff. It's not almost A-kit. So
it's almost a full A-kit.
Nice.
At a certain point, I told my wife, I'm out. I can't spend any more money.
Yeah.
So we almost got a full A-kit right here.
When I'm done riding this thing, the forks are going to need a service for sure. I'm cracking those things hard on any of the jumps, but you know, look, it's a good time, and that's what it's about. The idea of coming to ride the KX125, I didn't even know about the Pasha series, right? The Pasha race. So I'm just, you know, I figured if I'm going to be here, I might as well ride my dirt bike. And this is a great way to end the weekend just having fun. So yeah, it's been fun. You know, down the start, you're just making all kinds of noise and hanging off the back, and you're really not going that fast, which is it feels really safe. You know? Yeah, it is a fun. So, and I like that kind of feel. So it's cool. So Pasha's been doing that for a couple years now, putting up a lot of his own money, trying to get pros out here. So are you going to tell anybody else or encourage anybody else to come out? Well, the thing is, you know, you go ride a bike like this, and then you do a race like this, and you're like, oh, now I need a 125. Exactly. You know, so I have a 250 aluminum frame. I have a 250, you know, steel frame, like an 05 model. I have a KX500 that I built. Maybe I need to get one of these in the 50 plus in the repertoire of bikes, you know. $2,500 to win, and most of the time Mike Brown doesn't show up to those races, so it'd be fun to see out here some more. Yeah, so maybe I gotta hold off Dubak, so we'll Dubak is gnarly. Dubak's light and his bike's fast. So he is. We'll see. It's not over yet, but I'm having a good time. Awesome. Yeah. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Yeah, of course. Appreciate it. We're here at Jeremy McGrath's pit, and we're checking out his KX450 and his KX125. And the big question mark was, before this race, is what is Jeremy McGrath going to race in the Pasha 125 Open class? Because Kawasaki does not make a two-stroke 250 or 125 anymore. Josh? Yes, sir. You answered the question. Yeah, we tried to. We tried to. So it's your bike. Yes, sir. Yeah, so about 2 years ago, I got together with Tim Sharp, who builds a lot of bikes in Southern California, and then Mark Tilley from Dirt Bike Magazine reached out and was like, hey, let's build something just insane. Yeah. And I was like, all right, let's build it. That's cool. A year later, and way too much money, more than my wife would ever allow me to do. Yeah. And now we have this. So it was actually in Dirt Bike Magazine about a year and a half ago. Cool. It was here last year, but just as a display bike. And Jeremy reached out and was like, I need a really awesome KX125. I was like, well, I have a 144, so let's make it happen. Let's do it. So he said that it runs great. We did a new Electron carb
and it's amazing, honestly. Like, we can't complain at all.
That's super cool.
Yeah,
That's
and then
super
Mitch gave us a pipe and silencer.
Even better.
Yeah, I was
even better.
Done. Free stuff all day. Let's go.
Yeah. And what year is it?
It's a 2003. We redid everything. We threw away almost everything original. The only thing that we kept at stock is the hubs, because I just wanted to throw Flow Green on it somehow and just keep it stock.
Yeah, okay. And so, I mean, what about, is the frame? Frame's stock Cowie frame, right?
Yeah, frame, it's still same VIN from 03. We never painted over it, so you can still see this VIN
Really?
number. That was important to us, yeah.
That's cool.
And then we did a 144. Jeff Gord did the all 144 kit on it. And then Applied still makes triple clamps for it, so we were excited that we could even. I tried to get Mitch to give me some, but he wouldn't do it.
Really?
He wouldn't break on that. No.
That's funny.
Hopefully now he will, though.
Yeah. Now we got McGrath here racing.
Yes,
good stuff. All right, cool. And then, I mean, last off, did you know Jeremy before this, or?
Not at all. Actually, a mutual friend, Tim Sharp, actually is friends with Jeremy, and so Tim reached out to me and was like, "Hey, is that bike still ready?" I said, "I haven't ridden it in 2 years. It's just chilling."
Nice.
He picked it up, sent pictures to Jeremy, and it looked almost identical. We threw Jeremy's graphics and numbers on it, but other than that, everything's still my stuff, so
nice.
I can't hate it at all.
That's awesome. All right, what's it like to have Jeremy on your bike?
It's pretty cool, honestly. I had his jersey hanging in my room when I was 12 years old.
That's cool.
And so to finally like meet him and get introduced to him and have him ride my bike, it's like a dream come true, honestly. It's amazing.
Okay, a lot of people watching this video have never been to the World Vet Championships. Tell them what it's like to be here.
This thing is like the Loretta's for 40 plus. Honestly, like, you walk around, there's over 1,000 people registered. There's probably 5,000 people here. It's an atmosphere, man, and I love it. I want to ride. I want to take this off, get in some gear, and get on the track right away.
All right, well, that's next year.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Good stuff. Awesome to meet
Thank you so much, Josh. Nice to meet you, brother.
Cool. A tech tip. I've been asked to give more riding advice this weekend. Got some requests to give riding advice in our videos. So when you're racing, all the adrenaline gone. You get arm pump, sore, tire fatigue, lactic acid builds up in your muscles and make you sore. When you come off the track, I like to do jumping jacks to keep the blood moving. Woo! That's how I keep the blood flowing so the lactic acid doesn't build up in the muscles. And hopefully I won't have arm pump for the rest of the day. But yeah, it's like when guys get on a spin bike after a long race. Same thing.
All right, Benny, race recap. Dad tipped over. What do you got to say?
I tipped over in the last lap. All right, guys, that's a recap. Moto 3 for me was good. I got another win, so 3-1-1 for the overall. Jacob Hayes was right in front of me, second lap, twisted his knee, so I'm gonna go check on him, make sure he's all right. But we got the pug here, Ben Jules, and thanks to Josh Fout for packing my gates and teaching me how to do some starts. World Vet Championships was a lot of fun. The track was rough. Seems like everybody for the most part is safe. Jody, what do you think?
Let's do another race. One more moto.
One more moto. The track is gnarly right now. All right, this week in MXA, we're racing World Vet National, World Vet Championships, and it was a lot of fun. Thanks you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video.